Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the APA presentation and paper week. This is the most important week I feel in the course just due to the fact that your grade is really reliant on this paper and presentation. If you do good in this, you're ultimately, I think, for the large scheme of things, going to be doing good in the class. So make sure you really commit to submitting a great paper and you really review your formatting. Of course, I'm happy to help in any way I can. So if you email me with questions about formatting, I can review it and give you pointers so you can change prior to submitting your paper. So that's really, really important. So I opened with a reminder of there's sample papers available in the course, and this is a student sample paper. The only exception is this does not include an abstract. We have to include an abstract in our paper, so make sure to include that along with the way this should look. So you have your title page, of course, you have your body of your paper with your references in text references. You have headers, which are going to come up level 1 and level 2 and level 3, so make sure you understand how headers should be set and make sure that you have your headers right in your paper. And then lastly, but not least, as we scroll down your references, make sure they're in hanging format, make sure they're in APA style. They shouldn't be pulled like MLA, they should be in APA, but make sure they're in hanging format in an alphabetical order. So as we move into, hey, where do I submit my paper? Because that's the only thing that's due this week, which is awesome. It gives you time to work on it. And I'm going to make sure that you have the same view that will be pulled up. It's just in week 9 APA paper and presentation. So you click on that. You're going to have your grading rubric here in the top, and then you're going to click on this where it says APA paper and presentation. I'm going to put a little sign that says submit here. You do have a safe assign element to this paper, so when you submit it, it's going to be checked for plagiarism. So that is going to give me a report automatically because sometimes that happens. So make sure you don't plagiarize your paper. Make sure it's written from your own words. Of course, if you're citing something, make sure you do that correctly. So here is where you submit. You create your submission right here and you upload your files. Make sure you upload both your paper and your presentation to this. Upload both paper and presentation at the same time. You can't do it separate because it causes an issue. But if you run into any issues, just email me and we'll work it out together. That's all that's due this week, the very important week, because it's worth a lot of your grade. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, this example is not going to include the one that I just showed you. It's not going to include your abstract. So make sure you take a look at a sample paper with an abstract because that's all important. A little bit from the perspective of I jump to the Purdue OWL just to show you what an abstract should look like. It's just an overview of your paper in about 100 to 150 words, and this is what it looks like. So it includes, information based on what you've studied, and of course what's in your paper from the perspective of body and the conclusion. So make sure to include that in your paper as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm looking forward to reading your papers, and I'm looking forward to some great grades in this week's items. Happy to help in any way. Reach out anytime. Thanks so much.